Hi, my name is Mike. This series of videos is about experiencing God, the indwelling God, Jesus Christ within you. I want to talk about my experiences of encountering God. I want to sketch out a rough theology for experiencing God within, and a theology for being led into encounters with God. I also want to lead you into encounters where I trust you will experience God. I'm not going to get all of this done in this one video. The reason I want to set out some sort of theology is because when I was first led by another person into an encounter with God, I had an incredibly profound experience. But afterwards, I had to work through whether or not what just happened was authentic, or whether it had simply played to my emotions and hopes. I want to help you bypass that process that I went through. So keep watching the other videos that get posted. What you see in this video is me, sitting in my chair by a creek, sinking into the place where I find God, the lover of my soul, the one who touches me in the deepest place of my being, where no one else can reach. He goes to the places in me that I wouldn't even know existed if he didn't go there with me. I love to sit still in the quiet and just allow myself to become aware of God. I allow my consciousness to fall from my head into my heart and to be aware of what is going on in that space. I look to see how it's furnished. Am I exploring the inside space, the caverns of my heart, its incredible lengths, widths, depths and breadths, where whole worlds are contained within? Or am I looking out through the eyes of my heart onto something in the spirit but external? I look to see how he presents himself to me. Is he still? Is he on the move? How does he interact with me? What is he saying, if anything? Often we're just there together. There is a knowing between us. I am my beloved's, and his desire is towards me. I believe that my inner man, my heart, is a dwelling place of God here on earth. The believer is a living, walking, moving temple. And the heart is the most holy place. When I put my faith in Jesus, he took up residence, and he has promised to never leave. Becoming aware of his indwelling presence and being able to interact with him there has been a journey. That's honestly a massive understatement. But now I know without a shadow of a doubt that he dwells within, that he chose to be there, that he loves it there, and that he will never ever leave. I can meet Jesus within, but I have to go there. Over time, I've made a path where I easily sink from my head down into my heart. In making that path, much figurative rubble has been moved. Thorn bushes have been cut back, and a path beaten. Now it's nice and clear, but it has to be maintained. And I can run along it in no time at all. And then sometimes it's a bit messy inside and doesn't like having visitors. But when I go often, it gets comfortable having me around. I might have to wait a moment at the door or in the entrance hall before being invited in further. So I give it time. When I first stumbled across this place, I found myself on the inside looking out, as if stood next to a window. All I could see was a warm glow looking in. I knew it was my Heavenly Father lovingly gazing on me. And I gazed back. In the warmth of his gaze, I could sit for hours. His love would come and wash over me in waves. I would weep and weep in his love for me, and his gaze would touch my heart, bringing healing and life and love. So right now, if you haven't already, shut your eyes, find yourself in your head, and allow yourself to walk that woodland path down to your heart. In the woods, you come across a beautiful old house built of wood. Vines growing up the outside walls. The door is open, so you walk in, into a room with a large window on the right-hand side. Walk over to the window and wait a moment. Outside comes a bright light. It's the radiance of the Lord as he approaches. Allow God to look in. See his gazing eyes. His eyes are full of love and compassion towards you. There is no judgment in his soft, lived-in, life-giving, loving eyes. Let the warmth of his gaze penetrate deep. His gaze carries a whisper that speaks to your heart. Let his whisper enter like a cool breeze, blowing through your heart, through your innermost being.